All right, here we go, folks. We got ourselves another fresh series coming at you, spawning down in the bottom right. For Team Liquid, it is Clem. Malem. And his opponent spawning up the top left with the Extractor Trick 15 hatch. Training against multiple Archon partners. In anticipation of IEM Katowice, it is Reynor or Basilisk. Absolutely awesome stuff. He has been playing very well. He's been grinding quite hard. Obviously, Clem himself has been playing extremely well as well. They're both really in, I would say, pretty top form right now. But I do think Clem is maybe a 55-45 favorite. They did have an awesome series last week, which I would suggest you take a look at if you haven't already done so. Oh, Clem actually grabbing one of his SCVs off gas. A little bit of an oopsie. Not a big deal, but something we don't expect from apparently rated as the highest, most accurate player in SC2, according to some tests that ESL ran leading up to ESL Masters Atlanta. Pretty cool. Clem is going to get scout and he's going to see, okay, yep, that's an Extractor Trick hatch first. That's 10 seconds earlier creep than it's supposed to be. Can't really be anything else. Reynor, of course, will take the hatchery at the third during all this. It's kind of, I don't even know what you call this, but it's a bit of an offshoot of the modified Clash opener, because you still go for the later Overlord. You still take that base later. Oh. Getting a couple of lings is kind of strange, actually, from Reynor, because the whole point of this build, or at least one of the really nice benefits of the build, is that you are able to delay your lings because your queens pop out 10 seconds earlier. It's a really nice benefit. So it's kind of surprising that he builds those lings when he honestly didn't really need to. Clem looking like it's probably going to be 3cc Heli and a Banshee. Oh, he's going to go for the snipe on the creep tumor. Can he get it? Nope. I suppose that's something that the lings do add, is that little bit of extra buffer to keep the creep tumor alive. Going to be very quickly into 5 queens here from Reynor. And, of course, going to be able to drop a creep tumor to connect up the main bases as well. Oh. Reynor obviously loves pushing that creep as far and as fast forward as freaking possible. And he is very good at doing so. We are going to see an attempted run by coming in from Clem. Ooh, that Hellion able to slip away. But Reynor with a single drone getting the snipe. And he saves the other drone that was taking damage. Oh, Reynor got to pull these drones. Will spread. Will be able to get the save. And he actually gets enough regeneration that he's able to get the save. But a secondary or I guess third and fourth Hellion going into the natural. However, Reynor deflecting it all. And can he run down this last Hellion? The answer should be no. Still a cute little micro war and an outstanding defense from Reynor. That was truly so difficult to do. And he only loses one worker. Only losing one worker with only a few lings available right away. Clem trying to punish the fact that Reynor likes to delay his setup. Likes to delay his ling speed. And Reynor's like, nah, no punishment here, comprende. Comprende? Comprende. First Banshee already taken a bit of damage. Reynor's spores were nicely timed to deal with the cloak. Already ready, and he's got the layer nearly done as well, and it's going to be a Roach Warren to start things off. Both players are going to be powering, but man, oh man, I really gotta give extra credit to Reynor for the ability of the defense here. We are going to see more cars being committed to by Clem. Nice job from Clem, able to Reynor, I should say, able to deflect these Banshees. This should be a defense on this hatchery. Reynor does not need to let it fall. Queen's taking a little bit of time to get over here, and the Overseer kind of dilly-dallying as well. But a second Overseer will pop. Will allow for these two groups of 3 Queens a pop to deal with this. Oh, don't lose that Banshee. Oh, he loses it. Not worth killing a creep tumor, obviously. Meanwhile, though, on the top side, he is going to get a little bit of this creep. Reynor. Man, look at this creep spread. It's already halfway through the middle of the map. Reaching the center point so quickly. The speed of Reynor. I know we talk about it all the time, but like it really cannot be overstated how fast the kid is. Clem going to start moving out on the left side. No combat shields. That's a huge oversight, to be frank. There we go. Just now starts it. That is so late, though. Ooh, Reynor, though, doesn't have units in position. Transfuse will save 1 Queen for a little bit, but not indefinitely. Second Queen going down as well. Good find from Clem. Meanwhile, Reynor starting up a couple of spores in the main base. He is on 80-plus drones already. But Hellion run by at the third base. Nice positioning on these Hellions as well. Getting them tucked into a corner. Going to be able to get a lot more lings than he otherwise would have. Still, Reynor does push it all back. 1-1 upgrades on the way for Reynor, as well as an infestation pit and a baneling nest. Queens, once again, able to transfuse each other up this time. Even though he lost those queens earlier, he's still able to keep himself very much together. Roach speed also was researched very quickly, so these roaches get around pretty fast to deal with the threat of those Marines. And this hive, very quick from Reynor as well. 5th base on the way. Creep on the right side is still pretty strong. And through the middle as well, but a little bit of creep clear from the Banshee there. 1 Queen does get sniped. The Baneling speed upgrade in 1-1 not yet done. This base may end up just having to be sacrificed. Yeah, the man with gun, go burr. Reynor was not ready for the fight. Clem is continuing to push forward very hard. And it's just Roach Ravager with 0-0 against 1-1 shielded Marines. Where is the rest of Reynor's army? It is not ready to go. Clem, decisive as all hell, getting in on top of his opponent's army before Reynor was ready. We do see a strange unsiege from Clem. That was a huge mistake right there. He probably would have just won the game if he hadn't just unsieged those tanks and had to resiege them. Oh, that is a brutal misclick. I actually think that was the game right there. The Roaches were super clumped up, but now Corrosive Vials were able to take down that first tank. They take down a second just now, and now that third one gets cleaned up. And Reynor, right on the ropes, gets a huge respite as Clem unsieges his tanks completely unnecessarily. And Clem didn't even clear all this creep out, so if Reynor can hold this position somehow, well, he's not going to be able to. This will be a cleanup on the creep now. Even still, if Reynor can manage to shove this back and gets the creep back out to this position pretty nicely, he's still in a very playable position. It's not comfy for him, but it is certainly playable. We are going to see Clem running in to these spore crawlers. A little bit bold. But obviously will be forced back, and the creep will pretty much completely dissipate. Reynor not going to be able to repair it at all. Not in any meaningful way. Meanwhile, Banshee actually finding 4 more drones. That's pretty nice. Lings and Bane's going to try and get in on top of this. Clem trying to target fire and will grab a couple of Banes. Reynor is forced away. Meanwhile, this Banshee on the top side going to find the hatchery and might be able to get it canceled. Corrosive Vials. Ooh, barely getting avoided. Good job from Clem. Oh, Reynor finally going to get that Banshee there. Vipers are starting to hit the field here. That is a lot of biomine. And Drilling Claws is done, as is 2-2. 2-2 for Reynor, still a ways away from completing. And those Vipers do not have the energy that they... Or actually, do they? Oh, I'm not even sure. Maybe they do. We will see in a moment. The strong siege position from Clem. Rosabal's trying to find that one Viking. Viper. One of them does have energy at least. There are 4 Vipers available. Man, Clem is pretty far forward on creep, but the minefield looks so scary. Biles. Oh, connecting on a couple of bio units, but Reynor is really getting pushed to the limit. He does not want to have to give this base, and he is going to try and fight for it. +2 Carapace will complete the siege position from Reynor in the back, or from Clem in the back, I should say. He is quite strong. Parasitic Bomb does get a couple of medevacs. But still, this is a Clem that is driving forward very hard. Oh, nice spread against the Widowmine. Does split off one Roach. Drones are starting to fall, though. This hatchery is getting perilously low on HP. Ultra's starting to hit the field pretty soon. They don't have their tightness plating yet. It is only just now started. Corrosive Biles. Oh, man, the Unburrow buff helping so much to dodge Corrosive Biles for those Widowmines. Still, good job from Reynor right there. Triggers a lot of those mines. We are going to see the Parasitic Bomb coming on in. We'll be able to connect on a couple of medevacs. Very quick splits from Clem. And now there's 3 Vikings on the field. We do see a Dropper Lord. Oh, was it built? Or was it canceled? I'm not even sure at this point. But the base ultimately does fall. Clem is out trading Reynor very effectively. Adrenal Gland started up. No 3-3. Clem getting into a 6th base right now. 6th base being taken by Clem. We're going to see Reynor trying to go for the fight here. But attacking around a corner is no fun at all. Clem will be able to re-deny this base. And now his Ghosts are hitting the field as well. Man, this has been such a fluid, constant attack from Clem. He's doing such a good job with these bio units. Transitions on points. Only 1 Ghost. But it is 3-3 right now for Clem. Reynor, he does not want to take this fight, I don't think. He's going to commit to it. Ultras do show up from the left side. Widowmines, oh, almost being dragged into the bio by the Overseers, but not quite. Nice split against the Parasitic Bomb, but he drags them back in. Huge pair of bombs, actually, getting all but 2 of the medevacs, I believe. And now with the Space Cows out, Reynor does buy himself a fair amount of space and takes the first supply lead it feels like he's had in a long time. That looked like it was not going to be a great fight for Reynor, but it did end up being a really good one, with the Ultras getting way more surface area than they usually are able to. Still, Clem is on 6 bases. He's actually going up to 7 bases right now. Widowmine, ooh, retargeting, but not able to get the shot. I will say Clem didn't go into Ghosts as hard as he could have. He's only just now gotten back up to 5. Oh, looks like a Burrowed Bane was set up there. Reynor really being pushed to the limit right here by the onslaught of Clem. Clem instantly, well, not instantly, but very quickly remaxed. Man, look at this. Look at these command centers. They're just untouchable right now. Widowmines are going to burrow on up. We will see, oh, some friendly fire, but this is still a lot of Terran here. I think we should see Clem getting up into the medevac upgrade, but we are going to see the Ultras trying to go for the fight once again. They are rather unsupported, so they do not want to be chasing off creep. And even with the Ultras more survivable against snipes than they used to be, it is still an effective tool against them. Attempted mind drag from Reynor. Doing his darndest, but not able to get it done. There is no detection right now for Reynor, so he can't clear up those mines, even though he's driven his opponent back. Clem is always so good at sniping the detection. Actually, in this game... Oh, yeah, 6 Overseers have gone down. It's like... Wait, I swear, he's definitely killed Overseers. There's There's been overseers made in the game. Took me a moment to find it. Corrosive Vials will find that one Widow Mine. We do have an attempted Widow Mine drop on the right side. Bases on the top left. One of them will get zoned out. Widow Mines. Oh, that's a big shot. 13 kills. Snipes. Once again, not able to kill the Ultra because it now takes 4 snipes to kill. Ooh, nice retarget fire right there from Clem on the Widow Mine, but Reynor able to get away. Snipes coming in once more. Parasitic Bomb will connect, but once again, the split is so fast from Clem. I think a Widow Mine drop was dealt with. We are seeing Reynor desperately trying to hold this base, but Clem, even now, is outmining his opponent. Oh, there is a burrowed Sharkfester. Can he get the unburrow? There it is. Does connect on a lot of Marines and hits a ghost behind it. Is this enough for Reynor to follow through? Oh, it's very close, but I don't think he's going to be able to do so. There's a few Marauders on the right side that are doing very well. Ghost able to survive on the left, and that is going to be a full cleanup of Reynor's army. Clem will almost certainly take game number 1 as he outfights Reynor in the middle of hard lead. Nice burrow, unburrow micro there from Clem. Even though the ghost count was whittled down, Reynor is just not able to keep up at this point. He doesn't have the production or the bank, and GG will get called. Clem takes game number 1. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning up at the top right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. And his opponent spawning up at the top left, it is Reynor from Basilisk. In the red, these guys are so high level. Absolutely battering each other relentlessly. Clem's so good with the ultra mobile and powerful bio. Hey, welcome Lego John Belgium. We are going to see the extractor trick. No, just a standard 16 hatch. What am I saying? What am I saying? Man, if Clem keeps this form going into IEM Katowice, can he be stopped? I really don't know. I really don't know if anyone can stop Clem. Certainly not in ZVT. Serral, Reynor, Dark, Solar, they're going to be the ones we're looking at to see if they can actually put a stop to the Mad Frenchman. And so far, Clem has a win streak against all of them, I believe. The thing that makes it so impressive from Clem, too, is that, oh, wow, Reynor's pool is actually super late. It's like 5 seconds late, even. 4 or 5 seconds late. Will be a gold base behind this. Okay, cool. Yeah, the thing that makes it so impressive that Clem is able to deal with Dark, Serral, Reynor, and Solar is that they are 4 drastically different players in terms of the style with which they play. Solar is probably the best Hydraling Bane player to ever touch the game. Reynor is probably the fastest player to ever touch the game. Serral is probably the most difficult to kill player to ever touch the game. And Dark is probably the most dangerous, ultra versatile player to ever touch the game. And I don't mean just Zerg players. I think all 4 of them. I mean, obviously, you know, the best Hydraling Bane player to ever touch the game is obviously a Zerg player. But I think the only player that rivals the unkillability of Serral is obviously Maru. And you can make an argument that Maru is better at that. And I wouldn't even necessarily refute it strongly. I think they're both extremely good at it. But I think for sure the 4 best Zergs to do each of those things. Like, Dark is just so unpredictable and so difficult to deal with. Solar is such a strong standard macro player. Serral is just so versatile and sturdy. And then Reynor will just death by 1,000 cuts you. So the fact that Clem is able to do so well against all of them is so impressive. We're going to see this gold base starting to attempt to mine. Oh, can Reynor save that drone? Yes, he can. Oh, nice grenade right there from Clem, though. That's going to separate these 2 queens, and will be a lot of damage on this 1 queen. And honestly, even just forcing this gold base to not mine for a little bit is already a bit of a win for Reynor. Or for Clem, I should say. It will be Hellion Liberator. Oh my god, the drones! They're all stacked up! Only one of them going to go down, though. Excellent split from Reynor. Oh, but another one going down on an unfortunate rally. Ooh, Lings are not in position. This is looking already a little bit ugly. Supply block on Reynor for a little bit at 66 of 66. Oh, man, this is already some significant damage. And it's going to be double Liberator, not just single. Clem is already so in his opponent's face. I love that he's doing something like this double Liberator. It is already so difficult to defend against 1 Liberator, and there's no Spore in the main. This is really bad for Reynor. He is starting a Spore, but it is not done yet. The queens are not here. How many drones does he lose? 4 he pulls. 1, 2. Oh, nice save right there with the Spore Crawler morph, actually saving the 3rd drone. But this is already solid damage. Yes, the gold base does help to compensate, but Reynor is not in a good position right now. Oh my god, the Liberator survives with 6 HP. I think it got another kill. Oh, bad rally on this Liberator, actually. Oh, can Reynor get the kill? No, 9 HP, 1 shot. Keeping it alive. 1 shot away from being picked off, I should say. Now, is Reynor going to try and go mutas on this map? Obviously, this high-yield gas really enables muta-type play very strongly. We'll see double Evo starting on up for Reynor. 4th base as well. He does survive a really uncomfortable situation, but he is certainly still not in a good position, I would say. Clem does have his 3rd command center landed. Ooh, that's a lot of potential. Oh my god, the Lings are all stacked up. Massive shot on those Lings. Reynor not able to deal with them, but he does get a good spread this time and will jump on these Hellions. A lot of them very bruised up. Still, enough Hellions survive to make a dangerous dive into the main base. Clem, go, 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 go. Clem actually hesitated for a split second right there. Could have maybe gotten even more damage done, but he is already still going to get a fair amount. The reason that Clem hesitated is that he's already into the next stage of this game, which is the double medevac drop play. So he was going back home to pick up his Marines. In that case, I actually think it would have been better to focus a little bit more on the Hellions. Still, that was very effective. 1-1 combat shields very close to completing here for Clem. Reynor. Oh, he's going to lose quite a few drones already at this base. It said 5 drones just went down. That's because 2 more just went down in the main base to the Liberator. Clem is so difficult to deal with. And if Reynor can... Reynor's unable to defend his high ground, this becomes a really strong pushing position from which to threaten the gold base with siege tanks. But it looks like for the moment, Reynor will hold this position. Oh, it is going to be Hydras. So it's going to be Hydraling Bane, not going to be the Muta play. We do see very quick mines once again from Clem. 3 more barracks and in a 4th command center. We've already got the 2nd factory up. Ooh, 1 queen does get taken down. No transfuse to save it. Ooh, where are the transfuses? No transfuses at all. And I think it's because the Liberator is hitting the natural as well. Widow Mines. Getting mostly mitigated, but Reynor doesn't have a whole lot left on the ground. There's only 4 Banelings, 7 more morphing on in. But these Marines are really standing toe-to-toe with these Queens. Another massive stim. Man, look at how bruised up these Marines actually are. Widowmine able to get cleaned up there. Oh, target fire on the Banes. Stutter step target fire, but finally Reynor will force Clem to lift up. But I mean, at this point, like, the damage has just been gigantic. It has been huge. Oh, and a double drop coming into the main base, plus the mines. God, this is so difficult to deal with. Reynor able to deal with one of the mines, but there's still 2 more. Oh, Widow Mine shot gets another couple drones and a few lings to boot. Clem continuing to trade very well, and there's still a mine in the main base. Actually, maybe still 2 even. I do like this Spore at the front. That is going to provide detection against mines, and of course will be good against the medevacs. Spore crawlers are really just super beneficial to Zerg defense. The detection that can't be easily sniped. 12 Widow Mines on the field here. Marine Mine going burr in this game. And Drilling Claws has completed a little bit of a friendly fire. Widow Mine hitting 3 of the medevacs there. Base somehow managing to get canceled last second. A little bit of a bad rally right there from Clem. Loses a fair number of units. And we will see as the Overseer completes the ability to snipe some of these Widow Mines. Actually, there's only 2 off cooldown. Make it 1 now. That's actually a lot of mines that just got taken down. The number was 12. Now it's only, well, as I say that, 7, but it was only 5 for a little bit. You can pump mines pretty darn hard off of Double Factory with the reactor on one of them. No cancel there from Reynor. That is expensive. But of course, these players are going at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Nice snipe on one of those medevacs. There is a massive push coming in on the bottom side. Ooh, he almost gets that medevac, but not quite. Oh, a couple of overlords on a bad rally as well. And they do soak the mines. But big supply block from Reynor right now, and he does not have detection with the loss of that Spore. Reynor does spot the drop on the top side. Clem's starting to clear out some of this creep. Clem has just had Reynor on the back foot for the entirety of this game. Basically, from the initial get-go, the Overseer goes down too. Clem is just all over Reynor in this one. Hydra's trying to take the fight here. They do have a good concave and are 1-2 Hydras, so they're pretty well upgraded. Widow Mine. Oh. Reynor having a surprisingly difficult time sniping down the Widow Mines. The Hydras do function a little bit clunkily. Oh, we could see a bit of a surround on this army. It is very overstimmed at the moment. There's only 2 mines to cover it, but Reynor will not go for the fight. Clem is... He has had his momentum arrested a little bit. Arresto momentum. But he's cleared up so much creep. Reynor is going to respread it in the middle just a little bit. +2 missile, +3 carapace. Now started up for Reynor. And Burrow. He's got those infestors on the way as well. But Clem, during all this, he has been securing bases left, right, and center. He's got his gold base. His 5th, he's taking a 6th and 7th, getting set up for the split map situation. Meanwhile, drop in the main, drop in the 3rd, or I guess 4th. Looks like the main base drop did get cleaned up. Widowmine's getting cleaned up as well. Changeling did spot the army moving forward. And honestly, that was a pretty fantastic defense. I didn't get to catch all of it because it was very fast, but great cleanup there. Oh, Reynor so close to finding a potentially massive fungal growth.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
He's using the Korean voice pack. Oh, dropping in here is very bold. Is that Clem trying to trade out supply? That feels like the only thing it could have been. Ooh, snipe attempt coming in on the infestors. Good micro there from Reynor, pulling them back right away. +1 missile, +3 carapace getting started. Well, I guess +2 carapace already was started. +1 missile getting started as well. No +2 melee. Very interesting. Ooh, these infestors could be huge. Scan comes down, will be able to take down the infestor before it can land its fungal. And another one got the other infestor, the Widow Mine. Got the kill there. Clem trying to power hard on a ton of command centers. Meanwhile, this pocket base of Reynor is under huge threat. Hydra's very well positioned to deal with this. Reynor, does he have Vipers? Oh, we're going to see the drop in on top of the Hydras. It wasn't enough units. And Clem is just everywhere right now. Hydras and a couple of Banes, not going to be enough to deal with this. Not with the upgrade lead for Clem. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, base going down as well. Marauders will pick up and get out. Fungal growth does connect on a couple of bio units. Doesn't hit the ghosts, though. And Clem is going to be able to stutter step his way back up to the high ground. It is going to be 3-3 Hydras pretty soon, and range for the Lurkers. However, Lurkers do not deal so well when there are this many ghosts. Ooh, Burrowed Banes. Oh, he gets a decent little connection. Huge concave of Hydras. Widow Mines. Oh, there's the snipes on a bunch of Hydras. A lot of them do get their snipe lock-on broken. Bird Infestor going for the chase. Looks like Clem didn't notice it. It moved back into scan range. Oh, he definitely didn't notice this. This could be a massive Shark Fester. Still concave of Hydras. There's the fungal growth. That's going to break the Ghost's steady targeting. But no follow through on the second fungal, so he cannot get... There's the second fungal. Never mind, but an EMP does come on in. The Ghost will still just fight through it. Okay. Another fungal growth, but the damage is minimal. The medevac healing is way too much, and Clem is just going to clobber his way to a victory here in game number 2. Reynor is completely out of units. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning up in the top left. For Team Liquid, it is Clem. Malem. In the blue. And his opponent spawning up at the top right. Bottom right, what am I saying? It is Jack Frost, also known as Reynor. In the red. Clem playing extremely well these days. And he is going to be going for 2 racks Reaper. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. This is the... So, obviously, Hard Lead was Clem's map, and Equilibrium was the Zerg map. And now as we move to Site Delta, this looks tough. This looks tough. Yeah, right now, Clem just looks unstoppable in this matchup. Just completely and totally unstoppable. Now, how many Reapers are we going to see here? Oh, he started up a Marine. Interesting. This is something I haven't seen before. A 3rd unit being produced. Okay, oh, it was a fake. Oh, this is cute. So it's just going to be 2 Reapers into a very quick 3rd and potentially 4th barracks. Clem messing around with some mind games here. Very cool stuff out of Clem. Oh, I'm a big fan of what I'm seeing here from the Frenchman. There it is. There's the 4th barracks. This is going to be a very strong attack. Now, fortunately for Reynor, he does still have that 3rd base on location, and because it's only 2 Reapers, the 3rd base will survive almost certainly. He did take all 3 drones off gas as well. Oh, we are going to see the grenades knocking back Queen. Reynor doing a good job, though, of keeping the creep tumors alive. I wonder if this is going to be an SCV pull with this. This is a build order that has been out for a while. Reynor, if he doesn't figure this out and this does end up being an SCV pull, he is going to have a devil of a time trying to hold this. Reynor or Clem is not the kind of player that goes for these kind of builds very often, so it's really nice. It's refreshing to see him doing this kind of thing. Okay, Overlord will spot this. And it is just going to be the attack itself. Reynor was already starting to pump out Lings, and he's building more and more right now. He's going to look to intercept some reinforcements, I think. Oh, got to be careful, though. Stim is about to complete. Combat Shields is not yet done. If Reynor jumps this right now, he might be able to get a big crush with no Combat Shields. There is the wraparound. That is a huge cleanup, and Reynor will gobble up the push. Perfectly done on the defense. He read this like a damn book. And now he is so far ahead in this game number 3 and will almost certainly at this point be able to avoid getting swept. It was looking pretty rough for him. I still like that Clem went for this. It didn't work out, but I still like that he went for it. This is the kind of thing that Maru goes for quite frequently. This kind of thing. Not this exact build necessarily, although he has done it in the past. But it is this type of thing. Now, sometimes, because, you know, it is an aggressive play, sometimes it gets sniffed out and you end up in a bad position. And this is about as bad as it gets. Look at that resources lost. It's not even frickin' close. And Reynor, of course, even though he did cut drones early, he's able to drone super hard now. He's in a magnificently strong position. And I really don't think there's a lot that Clem can do from this position. He has to kind of hope that Reynor messes up. And Reynor is not messing up right now. Like, he is very much in the driver's seat of this game. Creep spread is hustling and bustling its way forward. Would love to see Reynor, with the Lings he's got on the field, start to knock down some of the rocks. I don't know if you want to knock down center rocks, but maybe knock down these rocks to give an opening path to his opponent's pocket third. Nah, that's really the most important one. You can also knock down these rocks to make it easier to defend this base. We're going to see Lings. They'll be intercepted a little bit here, but not really. Reynor able to keep them alive. One in Bane speed started up for Reynor here, and he spots the rotation of Clem. Reynor is on 75 drones, and he's still droning at this point. He does have to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to just lose all of his queens because he doesn't have enough to cover for them, but he should be able to keep them alive. Clem, good scan, going to be able to find almost all the creep in the middle of the map. But as long as Reynor can resecure this position, he will be able to respread the creep. And a big Bane run by, just caught 12 SCVs. Reynor, once again, he is now up over 30 workers in this game. Clem getting caught not paying attention. Ooh, and now Clem's armory is late. Ling run by into the natural. This time there is, well, there is just going to be a GG. Reynor will put one on the board and claws his way back in the series. All right, here we go. Game number 4, spawning down on the bottom left. It is Team Liquid's Clem. Melem. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Basilisk. It's Reynor in the red. And we are going to be seeing the low ground supply depot once again. And it looks like we're probably going to see another quick Reaper play out of Clem. Now, this could always be a 3-Rax Reaper. But I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll see in a moment if Clem decides to go for that. He is a player that is not afraid to go for that. It was a cool mind game attempt, but Reynor was right on top of it. Like, he was just not even a little bit caught out by this. Not even remotely. In game number 3, of course. Yeah, whenever a put like we really don't see a push like that getting shut down as hard as it does almost ever. It almost never gets shut down that hard. Are we going to see Clem? Obviously, he is going to go for the command center behind this, but will it be the 3 Reaper play, or is it going to be a bigger commitment than that? We'll see. Reynor is going to be getting up to 100 gas pretty soon behind this. Oh. How cute. Okay, inject in the natural, creep tumor in the main. That keeps it safe. Oh, did Clem just cancel? Okay, yeah, it looks like he did cancel the 4th Reaper. Will be a very quick factory, so probably going to be a very fast 3rd command center behind this as well. I know that it's weird to say that when you see a factory that quickly, but we're going to see that momentarily, I think. Oh, Reaper's not able to get the kill on that drone. Nice 4-crawler morph. That was like almost frame perfect from Reynor. There's that 3rd command center now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a cheeky bit of Cyclone play, but I think it's going to be Hellions. Oh. Forgot the thing. Damn, I did it well the whole series. I forgot this time. It is going to be Cyclones. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That allows you to delay the starport. You do not have to... Do not have to do anything with that. Reynor building a lot of lings right now. What is he building those lings for? Is he going to try and do a huge... What could this be for? He just built so many lings. If he doesn't get anything done with this, he's going to fall very far behind. But if he does manage to run by into the natural, which he will not, the depot is raised. Is he going to try and snipe Stim? I don't know what else it could be. Maybe he tries to catch these units? Oh, Cyclones will get some good lock-ons. It is going to be an attempted catch, and he will, get juked a little bit. Oh, but there's the lock-on, or the surround on the Cyclones. Good job from Reynor. And that should be a full cleanup, I think. Nice grenade from Clem. Actually, yeah, with the grenades right there, he is going to be able to slip away. And the other pack of Lings will get pushed back. Reynor. Oh, he's going to try and go for the snipe on those Hellions, but the speed zones really make it... I mean, it makes it weird to micro on both sides, to be honest. Your units just move so much faster than you're used to. God, stimmed Marines through the speed zone are so fast. Sheesh. First two medevacs not yet out. Clem just now starting his combat shields, and his 1-1 upgrades have not yet started either. So Reynor actually, I think he comes out of this weirdly ahead. Yeah, I think Reynor comes out of this a little bit ahead. His creep spread's still pretty good in the middle of the map. He is fighting back super hard in this series. Ooh, this time the Marines are on the depot, and that's a big problem for Clem. Reynor gonna get another massive run by. How many SCVs can he get? 2 SCVs in the natural, and he's gonna get a few in the main base. Nice micro on the SCVs from Clem. Meanwhile, in the middle of the map, Reynor is gonna drive this back with the Queens. Oh, there's still 1 Ling alive, but it will get cleaned up. 6 SCVs. Oh, man, another couple Lings in the natural, actually. There's another Ling run by getting set up to go for the 3rd. And this time, the... Wait, where are the Hellions? Where... Oh, they're in the 3rd. Oh, that's quite nice. Let's see how quick Clem responds. It is very quickly, but he's not in perfect position. SCVs trying their darndest to deal with this perfect micro, I gotta say. Are about as good as it gets for Clem there. He still loses 5 more workers, though. Reynor really starting to take control of this game number 4. Feels like Clem kind of took his foot off the gas and let Reynor gain momentum with that 3rd game. And now all of a sudden it's Reynor who is cooking in this one. Is it going to be Hydras or is it going to be Mutas? With only 5 gases, I'm suspecting Hydras. There's the Bane speed. He's got money for 2-2, of course. I will say with no Bane speed for a long time, this is a bit of a problem. But Queens have been able to find the push each and every time. Oh, man. Widow Mine, it looks like was not set up. Uh-oh. If Reynor doesn't know there's a mine there, he's going to get the biggest Oh! 11 kills. That actually could have been so much worse. Armory, I believe, must be done because, yep, it is done. Otherwise, that Ling would have started attacking the mine. 3rd command center is on the way. Reynor is in a fantastic position right now, but it is not over yet. Clem able to clean up a fair amount of creep on the top side. Oh. I'm going to drop back down on the low ground once again. There is a Spore Crawler in the main. Queens on the bottom side. Ooh, they are going to get jumped a little bit here, but the transfuses are going to be good. An attempted Mind Drag with the Queen. Not something you see often. Mines do end up getting all triggered. But is there any detection here? Not really, and some of the Queens are off creep, so they actually won't be able to transfuse all of them. Lean Bane does get back here. Meanwhile, drop back to the low ground from Clem is good. But Reynor is on top of it. There's the cleanup on the mines. Overseers do show up. Reynor has been pushed back with his creep significantly. Clem is starting to gain momentum in this game number 4. 2-2 getting close to completing for Reynor. If he can find a fight with that upgrade advantage, that would be very nice. Widow Mines do unburrow, surprisingly. It's actually going to allow Reynor to clean up a couple of them. Drop into the natural expansion is going to come on in. Target fire on the 1 medevac. Not able to get it. 2-2 will complete for Reynor momentarily. Ooh, Widow Mine almost getting a big shot, but not quite. Clem is being driven back here. Reynor will do a pretty damn good job of shoving this all the way back. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, we do have Hydra range coming on in as well as the Hydra speed upgrade. 224 Clem is going to come online. Reynor just now starting his hive, so his upgrade advantage is gone. No 3-3 yet started up for Clem. Ooh, there is a Widowmine here. Oh, that's a big shot. It was a good spread from Reynor, but not quite good enough. Widowmines do get dealt with, but they still trade pretty darn well. Oh my god, 23 kills. Holy shit. That was a shot. That killed so many Lings and Banes. 14 Banes have been killed. And at least 8 of them were right there. Oh, Burrowed Banes! Burrowed Banes! Oh, massive connection right there from Reynor. Good job by the Italian Stallion, getting it on top of that, and finally a little bit of something going his way. Very nice find. Almost missed it, but he got it at the last second. And with that, he pushes back the top side army, pushes back the bottom side army, and finds himself a little bit of breathing room as his hive gets closer to completing. Clem also needs to be careful. These medevacs are very low in HP on the bottom side. Ooh, that's a kill on the bottom side base. Banelings are going to burrow on up here. Sensor tower will get taken down. We will see Hydras running into a little bit of this bio. They are 1-2 Hydras, so they're pretty well upgraded. Lings not going to be able to get anything done to the planetary. Few SCVs do fall. Reynor having a little bit of trouble right there. Or did he get another Burrowed Bane? Oh, if he can push Clem back onto these Burrowed Banes. Oh my god, Clem somehow avoided them. It was mostly Marauders anyways. And it's not even worth using, actually, at this point. The Widowmines everywhere. Clem doing a good job of sprinkling them around. Oh, that's a big shot. And a... Oh, that one was a bit of a mind drag. I think he just killed like 3 medevacs. Three on the way for the Zerg player, but we will have Clem with an upgrade lead once his +3 weapons completes. At least for a little bit. Widowmine does get a good shot. Clem able to kite back behind it. Reynor desperately trying to drive forward and find some damage. He does not want to let Clem stabilize. Oh, more burrowed Lings on the ramp. Ling's going to split off and go for a... Oh, potential run by? No. Queen starting to get gunned down as well in the middle. The battle over creep has been ferocious and constant between these two players. Lings, Banes, Hydras trying to move forward on the top side, get on top of these bio units. Changelings did spot this drop. Ooh, Banelings hitting Marauders. Not what you want them to be hitting, especially when it's only 2 Marauders, not even a clumped up group. Clem is really keeping the aggression amped up here. We are going to see lurkers starting to hit the field. Three will complete here for Reynor in a moment. That will make things a little bit easier for him. We do have a couple of drones. Oh, yeah. It's a Widowmine drop on the bottom side. Good split from, or good pull, I should say, from Reynor. Able to deal with that and keep that from becoming too big of a problem. Oh, another Widow Mine. Gets a big shot there. More and more of these mines. They will get some big connections before being ultimately cleaned up. Even with all the mines going down, there's still 9 of them on the field. Lurker's going to start burrowing up here. We will see a bit of a concave from Clem. Good job cleaning that up. 3 ghosts on the field. We are seeing Widow Mines starting to be peppered in more and more. Parasitic Bombs do come on in. Clem initially splits, but actually puts the Parasitic Bombs medevac back in and gets a... well, loses an extra medevac. Reynor does have Clem very much on the back foot, on the ropes. Oh, it's going to be a big Lurker morph to try and close things out. Is that the right call? I'm not so sure. He does have adrenal or adaptive talons and that range upgrade. Sniping down 2 ghosts there as well. Big Baneling morph as well. Reynor has been really pushing Clem back for a while now. Ooh, Marine drop on the bottom side. Lurker, single Lurker. Very annoying to deal with for the Terran player, but look at these Lurkers in a... well, actually, hang on. Will they actually win the fight? Hang on, they will not. A couple of them do survive, and the Lings come in from the backside. That should be enough to maybe close this out. Oh, Widowmine's not able to burrow just yet. Ghost getting taken down as well, and Clem has finally, I think, been broken. Starting to falter a little bit with a bit of miscontrol at the tail end. Drop on the bottom side. Did grab a couple of drones. But Clem is unable to keep up. This is the first time, I think, in a very long time where it feels like someone has out-multitasked him. In a very long time. I really have to stress that. Clem maybe starting to show some signs of fatigue here. Reynor is going to be able to drive this back. A lot of SCVs just transferred. They're going to get gunned down almost instantly. Snipe on one Viper goes through. The other one does manage to break the range of that snipe. Clem, even though he technically holds, Reynor has done enough, I think, to win this game. We're going to see Lurkers sieging up on this planetary in the middle. Oh, but they're actually going to go for the Ghost instead, finding 2 of them very quickly, and Clem will be forced to tap out. Reynor strikes back and will make the series 2-2. All right, here we go. Game number 5. Once again, between these two, it is going the distance. As we have spawning up in the top right. For Team Liquid, he is Clem. Clem. And his opponent spawning down to the bottom left. It is Basilisk Reynor. In the red. Absolutely incredible stuff between these two. Truly, they are playing some enlightened StarCraft. Ultra fast. Ultra fast stuff. Oh, look at this. Look at this from Clem. A little bit of a mind game here with the second barracks in the main. Maybe trying to fake just a single Rax. Very cute. Very cute. And you never know, well, not never know, but you very rarely put that second depot in a specific position. So this is like, you don't need it as part of your wall. So the fact that he makes this adjustment and is like, yeah, I can just plug the wall with the second depot. And then there's just, you know, a single building structure, single building gap. It's kind of cool. Or maybe he's just putting it in the main base because he's like, yeah, it gets janky as hell when I put 2 barracks at the natural. Regardless, we're in for a treat of a game number 5. Not game number 3, game number 5. Both of these players want it, and they want it bad. First Reaper showing on up. We'll see what it can get done. Obviously, every bit of damage that it gets Ooh, like, for example, sniping 2 lings. Oh, that's very nice. And upon seeing that the 3rd hatchery was made rather early, we're going to see a commitment to additional Reapers. He's going up to a minimum of 5 Reapers. That should be a cancel on this base, I believe. And it will be 3 CC behind this. And there's the factory now. But yeah, this is almost certainly going to be a cancel. Reynor will try and contest it, but he is not going to be happy to see that there's more Reapers here. And in fact, Clem might be able to get more. Going after the hatch is the right call. Oh, trying to get the ling. Hang on, hang on. Oh, wow, that grenade shot those queens so far. Ling speed will complete. And you know what? All right, he pushes this back. Good job from Reynor. That hatchery is so low on HP, but it ultimately does survive. Oh, the Reapers get back up to the high ground. Very nicely done from Clem. Very nicely done. I wonder if we'll see a transfuse at some point. Good job from Reynor to save this hatchery. Ooh, can he get a kill on the Reapers? No. Maybe we'll just zip in, zip out. Little quick how do you do, and we're out of here. Reynor, so far, all he's seen is this factory. Doesn't exactly know fully what's going on. If that hatchery had been killed, that would have been a huge advantage for Clem. I am so impressed that Reynor was able to keep that alive. I feel like I never see that. Oh, with the Hellions on the low ground, this actually becomes a really nasty position for the Lings to deal with. So, of course, those queens are going to be necessary. Reynor building quite a few Lings right now. Is he going to try and go for another big run by? I think he will. Maybe? Or is he just going to try and go for a huge cleanup on this? The Reapers do make this kind of an army very complicated to deal with. Nice snipe down on these tumors by Clem. Oh, man, the grenades are very good. He is going to get that 1 queen in the back just before transfuse energy was available. Will come at the cost of a couple of Reapers. But the Reapers are your throwaway units kind of anyways. So getting a queen... I mean, at this stage in the game. At this stage in the game, they're throwaway units. Damn, these guys are so fast. It genuinely is just so bloody impressive. Reynor not going to open up the bottom side of the map just yet. Not just yet. Clem. Going to be... Oh, a couple of SCVs. This has got to be for more barracks, right? Yeah. Clem setting things up very nicely. Setting the table for his right proper place. Where are the Hellions? They are in the 3rd base. Ooh, can we see a mine drag into the SCVs? No. A lot of SCVs in the main base will get ravaged. Clem was not ready with the depot raise. And as such, Reynor able to get a lot of damage done. But on the bottom side, the creep getting cleared up. Is there anything in the main base? No. The answer is a resounding no, in fact. Lot of lost mining time, actually. 14 SCVs go down, so this counter drop needs to get something done. It needs to get huge damage done. It does have a lot of potential. Now, there's no combat shields on the way. We will see 1 queen falling. That's not enough on its own yet. Not even close. Queens are getting dragged around. Ooh, this creep tumor, or not even creep tumor, this hatchery could be under huge threat. But the queens are there, and they can transfuse. Reynor is very late on his upgrades. That's the main problem for him right now. Relative to Clem, very late, but he will get the jump onto these Hellions. They did poke in, and they killed a couple drones earlier, but not going to be able to get anything more this time. Reynor is on 65 drones, but that's actually not an amazing count. It's very good considering how low of an SCV count Clem is on. Oh, another Ling run by. Reynor. Ooh, this time it's going to be a big Bane run by as well. And he will have Bane speed getting very close to completing. Queens. Ooh, if they can get the jump on these medevacs, would be really nice. Boost was already used. So Clem wisely drops a couple Marines out to kind of distract. Oh, this push on the left side. Well, it did not spot that run by, but it is going to be a scary push. Oh, there was an opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Big mine shot. That shot from way further away than I expected. That almost was a big Widow mine shot. All the mines there are going to get blown up. Meanwhile, SCVs in the natural getting blown to Kingdom Come. Kablamo! And Lings in the main base will get some massive damage done as well. The run-bys getting Reynor back into game number 4. In game number 3, iced the game. And in game number 5, looks to be what he needs to close this series out. He cleans up the mines. There's only one left. Oh, there is actually one left after this. I didn't see it initially, but it is going to fire again. More Lings and Banes coming on in. This time, there will be a depot raise, but Reynor really starting to get stuff done. Man, oh man, he is in top form right now, isn't he? The lack of combat shields has been rectified by Clem. He is building it now, but it is very late, and it looks like more Lings and Banes are going to try and come on forward. Widow Mines, ooh, not going to be able to get the job done, and there's no drilling claws done yet. And that tech lab will almost certainly burn down at this point. Spread trying to come in from Clem. He will take down all the Banes. He's actually able to take them down on the left side as well. Reynor still in the lead, but all of a sudden the supply lead is not as high as it was. He's still only on 64 drones. This might not be over yet. It's actually an army supply lead for Clem, and he is going to have that combat shields completing very shortly. Reynor, he's getting a lot done with these run-bys, but he has not yet won the game by any stretch. Oh, finding that mine is going to be nice, though. I thought he had this one. He was up by about 30 30 supply. Drop on the bottom side will get, or has already been spotted, and will get deflected. Reynor going to morph in some Banes and try and run in here. Banelings will get in on top of this drop and will force it back. Oh, that's a big mine shot right there. Queen from the high ground will not be able to get picked off. Banelings. Oh. Getting blown up by the mine once again. Clem doing an excellent job of surviving the onslaught. Now is going to force a cancel on the 5th base. Reynor is still committed on 68 drones. He still hasn't droned up in a really meaningful way yet. He is going to be on 2-2 versus his opponent's 2-1 for a little bit of time once his +2 melee completes. Good spreads right there from Reynor. 2 Lings for 2 mines is a great trade. Oh, look at this. Look at the burrowed Banes right there. Very cute. That is very cute. That is a beautiful trap. Like, that is a billion IQ because Clem has been unloading everything on that position multiple times. Is it worth detonating? Yes, it is. And at this point, Clem's got to be like, wait, what? Did you really burrow Banes right there? And the answer is yeah. Like a bouse. We're going to see the remaining Marines, though, still able to get a lot done. Oh, man, getting way more done than I expected. Taking down 2 of the Queens. And there's no spores in the main base, but there are a few Lings and Banes. They should be able to clean this up. We do see counterattacks roaring across the map from Reynor. But we're up to 17 Widow Mines at this point. A couple of them will get caught out, but the burrow is so fast with that drilling claws, you really can't do much against him unless the Banes are right on top of it. He does get a couple of them. He's not able to get a huge cleanup. Still, the burrowed Banes are going to be a problem for Clem if he cannot spot them. We do have Hive coming on in. Oh! Burrowed Banes did connect on a couple of mines, but not able to kill them. Widow Mines. Oof. One of them does get a decent shot, but most of them will get mitigated. I'm doing a good job with this army, staying very mobile. Clearing up a fair amount of creep here. Reynor has settled in. He's going for double lurker den, so he wants very fast upgrades on those lurkers. He wants them all at once because they're next to each other. That's not a mistake. Oh, Burrowed Banes. Oh, he had them. But of course, he is focused on the fight in the middle, which did go heavily in the favor of Clem. Oh, Banelings do get the connection this time. Not paying attention. Reynor, oh my god. Both sides eating huge shots from the opposing side's AoE. Banelings and Widowmines feasting there. Oh, Banelings! Oh my god, Banelings! Ah, kill it! Push it back into it! Push it back into it! Do it! Do it! There it is! Massive connection, but there are Widowmines behind us. They will get spread against pretty well. A decent couple of shots, but not massive. Clem, though. Oh, I don't think Reynor can push through this. He's going to have to commit a lot of stuff if he wants to kill his planetary, and he will go for it. Widow Mines are ultimately going to get cleaned up. The command center does fall as well as 10 SCVs, but on the other side of the map, is there enough to defend for Reynor? The command, or the hatchery from earlier is going to survive. It's been transfused up. I don't even think that was the target from Clem. Reynor ultimately does get the cleanup, and he is now back ahead in supply. This game number 5 is crazy. They are so well matched for one another. Hot pickups from Clem coming on in. Medivacs. Ooh, will get targeted down. Good job from Reynor. Able to clean up these last 2 drops, and it feels like at this point, Clem, more than anything, has just run out of steam. But he is not done yet. Widow Mines. We do get some decent connections. Planetary Fortress not yet done, but there's enough of a cleanup to push the army back. Oh, Reynor does not want to re-engage. He definitely wants to get out of here. Nice unburrow right there from Clem with the Widow Mines. Problem for Clem right now is there's not a whole lot that deals with lurkers, but only one on its own will be easily dealt with. Reynor did not start up late game upgrades. Oh man, that's quite a few mines just smattered in the middle of the map. There are the lurkers coming on through. The ranged upgrade for the lurkers is done, and adaptive talents is on the way. But what I mean by late game upgrades is no +3 carapace, no +2 missile, no +3 melee. And that means that Clem is going to have an upgrade lead. 3-3 versus 2-1-2. Ooh, lurkers will try and burrow up and threaten this base. Widow Mines getting some decent connections. God, there is a lot of Widow Mines on the field. 20 mines. Clem gonna try and brute force this one. Oh, Overlord's almost getting some huge mine drags right there. Massive mine shots right on top of the Lings. Oh, God, and there's still more mines on creep. Oh, good spread right there from Reynor at the last second. But he is taking some huge damage. Gold base will get denied. He has to knock down the debris to let himself through this choke. And now it is Clem who is back ahead in supply once again. These guys are just absolutely trading massive blows with one another. And the lurkers, all but 2 of them did get cleaned up there. We're going to see a triple drop coming into the main base. Lings trying to run by. This time will not get anything done. Clem will deflect it. There's no adrenal glands. The spawning pool is going to fall. Clem up 30 army supply. Reynor losing 8 more drones. I believe a mine drop might have come in during all of this. And this is looking now like Clem has taken control of this game. He's secured this base on the right side. This is looking very impressive from the Frenchman. Ooh, lurkers. Okay, I was going to say if he doesn't scan and goes right across what is well, it is actually. It literally is a bridge. I was going to say what is effectively is a bridge, but that literally is a bridge. Ooh, lurkers on the bottom right. Clem going to spread against them. Will run through them with the bio. We'll be able to clean this up. Lings getting into the third base. Nice little burrow play from Reynor. Oh, the lurker trap. Oh, it's a huge one. Reynor setting the ambush. Clem scanning, but a little bit late. That was a hold position lurker trap. Beautiful stuff. The hold fire. Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. 72 SCVs have been killed, 22 drones. Man, neither player is giving an inch here. Ghosts are now on the field. Ooh, lurkers coming in from the bottom side. Ghosts are not going to have the easiest time on their own here. Snipe does come through. A couple snipes will try and connect, and they will manage to get one. Well, I guess you got two of the lurkers there. Do we have Ghost Cloak? No, we do not. So these ghosts are not going to have the easiest time dealing with this, but they are starting to pick away at the lurky boys. Reynor will be able to clear up one. Oh, that's a big mine shot. Overseer is coming on forward from the other side. He did leave these lurkers without detection. Oh, here comes the scan. Reynor will disengage. Loses two lurkers there. Good cleanup from Clem, but a good quick disengage. Nice spread from Reynor here. He's added on the +3 carapace. A lurker setup right here. Yeah, exactly. Right there would be so good. Now, it's funny. He will actually kill the debris incidentally. Oh, it's going to be an attempted flank from Clem. But Reynor does have a nice spread. Or, well, actually, Clem has a nice spread, but Reynor is, like, prepared for it. God, this game is insane. Insane on Alcyone. Vipers finally starting to hit the field. And we're finally getting those late game upgrades that I was talking about. +3 melee is now, just now, on the way. No +2 missile just yet. There's still these 3 Lings here. We do have the late game engineering bay upgrades coming on in from Clem. Ooh, Viper's going to get some big parasitic bombs. Oh my god, that Widowmine. Another huge shot right there. 13,000 resources lost advantage. Ooh, we are going to see the Widowmine getting a pretty big shot right there. Another big shot. And Overseer has gone down. Lurkers trying to find the ghosts. Oh, we'll get a couple of them. The ghost able to disengage pretty effectively. We are seeing the fusion core being added on, and the late game Liberator transition is coming in. There is the Unburrow coming in on these couple of Lings. Reynor will force the scan out. Liberator, though, on the top side. Doesn't have range, so it's going to be able to get picked away at by the Queen. Oh, look at that quick reaction time from Reynor and from Clem. Again, both players with a little mini game. Will go in the favor of Clem here. Ooh, Planetary Fortress is going to go down, but it looks like a big mine shot on the way through. Meanwhile, both players actually lose the gold, but it is going to be Clem who's going to be able to retake that more quickly. Well, assuming he starts this command center up once again. Which he will. Nice burrowed Ling play, though. Finally, the bottom side of the map is coming into play. Reynor needs a couple spores here at this base, but he also is going to have a difficult time dealing with those Liberators once they get that range upgrade. Ooh, a couple of ghosts. One of them will get caught. The other ones have been picked up. Oh, another big mine shot right there. 16 kills on that Widowmine. Oh, and a big either mine run by or the mine drop. Ooh, there's no detection here. We're now up to a, what is that, 15,500 resources lost advantage. Snipes grabbing a couple of Hydras there. Widow Mines. Oh, they get some big damage. Ghost Cloak is done now. Families do manage to take down a few of the front lines, Ghost on the right side. Frontline going down as well, but Reynor's bank is gone, and he is struggling to replenish the army. At this point, it is now a 40 army supply advantage. And most importantly, Clem is basically set up to go for these late game liberators. Another 4 drones just went down to this. Spore Crawler going to reposition. We could have some drones transfer around, but I mean, both players are playing insanely fast right now. Really playing at the limits of what they can. Reynor is, of course, both players are, of course, trying to increase those limits. We do have a burrowed infestor here. Single burrowed infestor. At this point, even if he gets the money fungal, will that be enough? Nice burrow. Look at that. He dodges the main damage, only taking the splash damage. And we are going to see another little mini game on the top side. No, don't leave it. Oh, God. I think he just F2'd back. Unfortunate for Reynor. Oh, okay. He got back over there. There is a burrowed mine on the top side. That's going to kill this Overlord. Looks like it already fired once and will fire again. Liberator, meanwhile, on the bottom side is going to be able to pick off quite a few drones. Huge fungal growth, but unfortunately, there's no follow-through on it. Mass pickup, big mine shots underneath. And despite a great jump from Reynor, it ends up being actually better for Clem. Where are the Vipers at? Oh, looks like one of them did abduct the Liberator. Liberators do have range now, and they are adding on their +1 ship weapons. Already have 0-3, so 3 armor, which means they do survive quite effectively, especially since the only things that deal with them are actually Queens, Hydras, and Queens and Hydras. Oh, man, big mine shots against this massive Ling counterattack. Ling counterattack will get a lot done now that it's gotten into the main. Did he burrow up some Banes somewhere? Oh, there they are. There's the burrowed Banes. But then with just 2, it's not that much. I mean, he gets a couple Marines. That's nice. He finds a few mines as well, but he loses his gold base during all this. Lings are being quite a nuisance, but even killing depots at this point doesn't do you much good. Oh, nice burrow. Reynor doing everything he can to dislodge his opponent. But Clem just will not be dislodged. 19 Widow Mines once again. Snipes coming on in. Ooh, the Ghosts are a little bit low on energy after that last round of Snipes. Is there an opportunity for Reynor to take a fight? He doesn't want to push into the planetary, but he's able to snipe down 1 or 2 Ghosts. More Ghosts, though, do have a ton of energy on the backfield, and Reynor is just running out of steam. I think this is going to be the last push, and I think once it gets held, we will probably see GG of this magnificent game. It's not over yet, technically, but it's now a 60 army supply lead. Clem maxed out, building a bank. He's taking this bottom side base. Reynor has been able to mine a little bit from this base, but Clem even taking this base as well in the top side. And in a split map scenario with a 22,200 resources lost advantage, that is just no bueno for the Zerg. Looks like, meanwhile, 14 drones did go down. The late game Liberator harass being way too much of a nuisance to deal with. Oh, Liberator going to find a couple more drones here as well. And yeah, at this point, Reynor knows the writing is on the wall. He is going to try and make a true miracle happen. But Clem, he has done it in game number 5. Huge fungal growth does come in from the backside. Is that the miracle he's looking for? That was a massive jump, and Clem's supply does not even drop. instantly remakes ghosts, marines, mines, and a medevac. It was a really nice engagement for Reynor. But unfortunately, he's been too far behind for quite some time. GG gets called, and Clem will take the 3-2, prevents the reverse sweep, and it is a fantastic series. Another one in the books between these two. And if you enjoyed that one, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos, and we will catch you on the flip side.